Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're interested on how I completed this makeup look, then please stay tuned and keep watching. So I already have my eyebrows done, my skin primed and moisturized. Now I'm gonna move on to my eyes. So I'm gonna use this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden. I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelid. Okay, and now that's there. I am gonna take a flat, thick brush, kind of like a dome shape. This is Crown Brush. Their BK40 oval shadow brush. I'm just using this to like blend out the primer, and you gotta work fast with this primer because it dries super quick, and there's no going back once it dries. Unless you add more primer, then it'll move easier. Okay. So it's all blended out. Now I'm gonna take my Peaches palette and go in with this M441 by Morphe brush. Going into, so we're not gonna judge the palette because it's been used and abused, but we're going into Peach Tea, which is this shade here, Peach Cobbler, and then Fresh Picked. And then I'm just gonna put that all over pretty much. And I kind of like to flick it outwards so I could get a sharper effect once I clean it all up. And I like it being long towards my eyebrow tails. And you could always just leave it like this, put some lashes on, and dip. But I'm gonna add a little bit extra shadowing with a different palette. And then going into the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. Oh, that's right. Use these 3 shades. This one, and this one, and kind of add more depth to my eye. So I mainly focus on the outer end of my eye with this. And then kind of build it into the crease. Now I'm going to add some lashes after I add my mascara. And I don't curl my eyelashes. They're already curled up pretty good. It's just the length. And the mascara I'm using is Lash Princess by Essence. And this is an amazing mascara. And it's very affordable. So then I'm gonna go on with some lashes. I'm not sure what the name of these eyelashes are, unfortunately. They are either by Dollar Lash or Celeste Los Angeles Lashes. I don't know. I have like all kinds of different miscellaneous eyelashes everywhere. It's kind of crazy. But that's my favorite part of makeup is lashes. And the glue I am going to be using is the Tarte's Pro lash glue in clear. My friend put me on this and it's so good. It lasts. It's like super strong, which is what I like. Like, let me tell you, I done got on a roller coaster with these and they held up for the longest. Like, I thought they were gonna fly off. I was so scared because my lashes, not even because it was on the roller coaster, because I was scared to lose my eyelashes. And they stood on. If you line your eyes, go ahead. I prefer not to line my eyes. I just stopped doing it. I don't know why. I just feel like it didn't really do good with my eye shape. But if you want to do that, go ahead. And I also use this clamper because it helps with getting it on there quick, because my nails are kind of long. So when doing my makeup, I usually like to start with my eyebrows, moisturize, prime, then my eyes, my eyeshadow, and then do my foundation and concealer so I can clean up all this eyeshadow and make it sharp. So those are the lashes. We love some lashes. I love some lashes. Now I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. I'm gonna use the Makiage foundation. This is the Woke Up Like This foundation. I have shade 140 and 060. So one is like my super winter shade, and then one is like my summer shade. And then right now it's kind of in between, so I mixed them. use this plate to mix them on. So I do like 3 pumps of each. So it's perfectly balanced. I sounded like a complete Libra, which I am, but I'm gonna use like the spatula it came with and just mix her on up. And I usually do switch back and forth between a brush and a sponge. Today I'm going to use a brush. This is by e.l.f. It's their ultimate blending brush. Yeah. Should bring it down to the neck. And this is where I start to like sharpen my eyeshadow. So if you see me looking over here a lot, it's because I have a mirror here. Okay, taking a sponge. And then press it. I'm starting to look less crazy. Okay, going for like a second coat. It is buildable coverage, and what I like about this foundation is it also fills in my pores, so it has like a priming effect as well. Going in with some concealer. I'm using a Throwback OG concealer. This is the Instant Age Rewind concealer. I'm using the shade Light Pale, which is very bright, which is what I like. Love me some bright highlight. And this is also where I really clean up that eyeshadow. And this sponge is also by e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's just like that. I think it's pretty affordable. It's around $6. It's not above 10, which is amazing. And it's a really good sponge too. Like, I'm obsessed with the texture of this one. So once that's all blended, and we're all highlighted now. So next up, we're gonna set this in place. This is Coty Airspun powder mixed with a couple other powders because I'm extra. So I have RCMA powder mixed in here along with Coty Airspun powder, and then I also have the Makeup Revolution banana powder. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, Makeup Revolution banana powder. And then I go in with a different sponge. This is also by e.l.f. It's just a different shape. Just gonna push it in there. And I also take this, make sure you have no creases. Yeah, I'm just putting this everywhere I put the concealer. And then this is also what I do. Take the same sponge and I put it right there. I also get the beginning part of my eyebrows. That's that part. Now, you're taking a white 6 brush by Morphe. I know a lot of people use it for foundation because it's supposed to be a foundation brush. I like to use it for powder. So, I'm going to take this L'Oreal Paris True Match powder in warm 6, W6 warm. Just swirl in there. And then I start to pat. Everywhere else I do it. And I also start to rip all this stuff off. This is an interesting trick that I do because I feel like since I had a lighter powder under here, that when I went over it with my regular setting powder, it added more dimension. So like here it's warmer, but everywhere else it's, where I put the concealer and the lighter powder, it's lighter. So how's that? Yeah. So I'm going to go back in with my eyes. I'm just taking those same eyeshadow colors, just a different, smaller brush. So, here's this one. So this is the Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going back into Peach Tea, Peach Cobbler, and Fresh Picked. Okay. Going under my eye. And I kind of like connect it to this. Okay, and now I'm going back into the Nubian palette. Those same colors. So this one, and this one, pretty much all the matte shades. This palette. Okay. Now, what I like to do is add more mascara to my bottom lashes. So now that part's done. Now I'm gonna warm up the face. I'm not going to contour. I'm just warming her up, and that's the wrong palette. So I'm using the e.l.f. contour in this palette. I believe this is the dark deep shade, but I used bottom left. I'd show you, but this palette's also tortured because I'll just show you. So I added a blush in here that I made my own. That's Becca Highlight. I think it's Champagne Pop that I added right there. That's just empty. And then this was the contour powder, or yeah, powder that was already in there. Going with that powder, and the brush I'm gonna use is the BK32 Angle Brush by Crown Brushes. Just gonna warm up the face and pull this part up so my face looks up, not down. Going to my forehead. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in for my nose. I like to use the eyeshadow brush for my nose. I do have the Jaclyn Hill collab with Morphe JH10 brush, which is perfect for contouring your nose. But for me personally, I like something a bit more fluffy and tiny, so eyeshadow brush usually does the trick. This is the Morphe E17 brush. And then if it's a little bit harsh, I like to blend it out more with this because it already had the previous powder. Like that. And now I like to add some blush. This is the blush I made. It's a bit of a process of how I made it. So use that blush brush by e.l.f. I like to add it here. And then my cheeks. If you hear noise in the background, I'm sorry. I have relatives that are still here. Okay, and then before my highlight, I like to add the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Powder. This is amazing for like creases underneath the eyes. Even though we already said it, I love to add this on top. It also adds a brightening effect. So like a little one. I'm just gonna go in and brighten. And the brush I am using is the Small Contour W07. I believe this is also by Crown Brushes or Miss Glam, something like that. Yeah, that helps with creases on their eyes. At least for me it does. Now we're going with some highlight. I'm using the ColourPop. Ooh. Try to turn it. ColourPop Supershock highlighter. This is Smoke and Whistles. Okay. The brush I will be using is Morphe M321 brush, and this I'm just gonna use. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something. So my beginning of my eyebrows. When I had that powder, I like to brush that part up. Okay. Now I'm gonna use this. Go in here. And it just adds more attention to my eye shape. This is just overall a really pretty highlight. And we like to take it down here. And I'm going to use the Morphe M510 brush for my So this is Kylie Cosmetic Rose Trip. Go ahead and line my lips. And I love this combination that she came out with. It's a really good lip liner and a really good lipstick. Like I done 8 with this. And it like lasts all day. It's crazy, but it's beautiful. The only thing if I could change is instead of a sharpening pencil, make it mechanic. But other than that, it's already sold out as of right now, but it's so good. It's so worth it. really want to bite more. So yeah, that's it. Sometimes I'll add a gloss on top. Today I think I'm just gonna stick with the lipstick because it's already kind of reflecting. Yeah, more videos to come. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. If I sound weird and awkward right now, I'm getting used to this, so hopefully I'll get more comfortable as I do it more. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. If you have any ideas, leave it in the comments. I have more videos in plan that I'm going to be doing, so let me know. Yeah, thank you.